With that beautiful intro.
After that.
All right. What's going on, boys? What's going on, man? Let's do a nice quick
What's
one.
going on?
You know, my boy Queen is tired, man. Let's get him out here early so we can get some shut eye.
Well, it is after dark. Is anybody here itching to talk about a topic right now?
Um, besides the Izzy fight,
We can talk about that.
all right. My boy lost.
To the guy that's beat him every step of the way in his career.
Like, can we talk about how big of an anime story that is, though?
Yeah.
Like, the anime guy got his anime villain, and it wouldn't be no, like, if it was anybody else, I'll be like, yo, there's gotta be some fixed shit. But like for this guy, for Izzy, bro, there's gotta be. It's painted by the anime gods themselves.
When he's showing, he's out grappling him like 10-1 in these exchanges. It's horrible. Like he's piecing him up throughout the fight. I think they tied one round in significant strikes, but Izzy fucked him up for most of the fight and just got caught. And like he said, they invested in those leg kicks, so he didn't have his footwork. And that shout out to Alex Pereira, Pajeda, however you say it, because he pieced him up toward the end. He was landing shots hard
He
and
was
actually
landing shots that whole round though, like like he was getting like that was something I was saying about Izzy. Like he was taking more hits this fight. You know? He wasn't as I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say defensive, but I don't know. He was definitely taking more hits
and he had to
this
open
fight.
up to do that too. I mean, it's just yeah, it sucks because it's like the guy beats him in a decision in kickboxing, knocks him out in a fight that Izzy was winning in kickboxing, and then TKOs him in the UFC and ends his undefeated streak at middleweight.
So we think Starbender's gonna come back, yeah?
Oh yeah, immediate rematch. Has to. You can't. I don't think you can build that guy as a champion without Izzy because if he gets in there with anybody with a fucking ounce of wrestling background, he's just gonna get taken down and wrestle fucked. That's easy to say. I mean, he could keep distance and range, but I
Do you
mean,
feel
if
like he
Izzy's
should?
out grappling you like that,
You feel
somebody
like
else
he should
will.
fight him right off the bat again?
Yeah. Who
I
else is he
got.
gonna fight? He deserves it too. I mean, he's defended the title like what 5, 6 times. I mean, put him right back in there. Fuck yeah.
And
Yeah,
also, again, that's anime arc, bro. He loses the first battle. He trains a little bit and then goes back after eating his meat like Luffy, and then fucks him up, and he wins.
yeah, yeah. All right. So we're saying like this is his Kaido.
Yeah, this is his wake up moment. His fucking his war, his Kaido. Right, hell, even Doflamingo was kind of a wake up moment for him.
For
Is he
fucking
like a
sure.
Neji to his Rock Lee too?
Um. hmm, I like that. I like that because he was the Rock Lee against that other guy, right?
Oh, Anderson Silva.
He's definitely. Oh, that's who Jake Paul beat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, what a weird day for the Paul brothers.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I heard Paul, what the other one, the cool one that has a podcast. It's fuck Logan, right? Logan.
Logan.
Yeah, Logan. He lost to Roman.
Oh, that was a hell of a fight or match too.
Yeah, Jake won. Izzy lost. It's a crazy week.
I don't know why we put Izzy in the same conversation as the Paul
Didn't
brothers.
didn't didn't Roman didn't that fight happen at the same time as Jake's fight?
Usually wrestling ones are on Sunday. I think Jake fought on Saturday. Most boxing
Oh
promotions
yeah,
go on
yeah. So like
Saturday.
it was that same probably that same weekend. right?
Yeah. Crown
Yeah.
Jewel.
That's pretty crazy.
And
So now Jake wants to fight John Cena too. It's pretty crazy. This isn't a wrestling podcast. I hear about this on the Impulsive podcast all the time and all that
You
stuff.
listen to Impulsive?
Oh my
I
god,
haven't listened to it in a while.
I love them. I love all of
Like,
them.
I watch the clips on TikTok every once in a while, but I haven't really listened to an Impulsive in a while.
Oh my god, I love them. Georgie's my favorite. The dude that fucked Lena, fucking the dude that
Talking about
fucked
Mike? Is
Mike.
that his
Yeah,
name?
Mike. Yeah, Mike. He's so great too. Like they're all, even though I didn't remember his name, but like if the Ingenious ones could get into Impulsive and just hang out with them on an episode, that'd be great. Just like I would love to sit down and talk some good shit with Georgie. Coin must have a lot of. We'll have We'll have a great conversation with George. We could get him on that religious thing whenever Coin wants to get back on a religious
I
topic.
could be like, hey, Logan, why are you a shill plant that just repeats talking points that somebody hands you?
Oh, I don't do we think that? Do we?
I mean, you can tell the change. He's done it twice now. It was one for Andrew Tate, and then the second one was I can't even remember who it was for. Um, no, he was copying Andrew Schultz, and he changes his tone to the same monotone, like reading a script. Let me act serious. I'm a fucking robot. Like, you didn't come up with that shit on your own, motherfucker. Like, pull
I
up the
don't
video
know.
right now for that. We'll probably get copyright. Fuck that.
If we get copyrighted, we don't need more.
Just what
Yeah,
he
we
said
don't
about
need
Andrew
more.
Tate, and it's not like, oh, I'm a Tate bro, I gotta defend him, Bugatti Club, sparkling water. But I mean, the guy, he did relatively nothing wrong, and Logan just goes, we are going to see a change in the youth of the next generation that we may not see for years due to this individual. I'm like, you don't talk like that. Like, stop.
My God, I can't find it.
But he's got a lot of money.
Debate the way mother fight. Like I don't mind Logan, man. He works for WWE, bro. They tell him what the fuck to say, bro. He's under contract. Same people. It's just like when they ask a Disney star, what the fuck do you think what's happening, and then you hear what they say, and if it's like, and if it's
Oh, I didn't mean that.
it's those small ones, right? They say something stupid, and then they go, "Oh, I didn't mean it." Or the majority of the ones that say the copyrighted shit, and it's like, oh yeah, it's because you're under contract and you want that money, nigga. Logan Paul's making good
Yeah.
money at WWE, bro. He ain't trying to lose that
On his
shit.
podcast too.
Yeah, he's like, nah, but I'm pretty sure
Bro,
that
he owns a
WWE.
fucking beverage company too.
Yeah, but Prime ain't big.
And he don't own it. He's just a spokesperson that has equity in it.
No, I think him and KSI own it.
No,
Yeah,
there's a guy. There's another guy that founded it and owns it. They have equity and they brand it very well to sell it, so they get more money. I think for more sales because they have stake in the company to do well.
It's so crazy. It's like even that stuff, like like he doesn't want to lose that. It's like that's why you don't hear Kevin Hart talk about politics. Why we don't hear Steve Harvey talk about politics. Like it's like these people they like their bags of money, bro. It doesn't make them doesn't make them a slob. It makes them
No, that's not what I'm talking about. If you completely absolve yourself of any of the talking, I'm fine with that. But when you're reading off of a blatant script for a certain agenda or a certain message that you are being told to push, now you're
yeah.
inauthentic to me.
So what's the difference than someone doing that than someone taking a viral meme and doing a carbon copy of that? Doesn't that make them the same thing?
No, because you inject your own creativity in the new version of it.
Nah,
About 90% of the people that do.
Not a majority of these things. Chris, we're doing a podcast right now, so I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'll leave. Kick me out. Put me and Chris in a group.
I cannot do that. You're gonna mess up the thing.
Can I leave?
Nah, you know what? Leave. Yeah, you can leave it. Go ahead.
What the fuck?
I
Eh?
don't. All right, Sam, share your screen. All right, now Coin,
What?
turn back on your video. Uh,
Just disappeared immediately.
Someone else share a screen. Oh, Sam is sharing a screen. Thank you. Just something to pop up on it, please. That's not what I want. Fuck. He fucked up everything. Damn it. Oh. Just be like, well, the remainder of this thing will be audio, boys and girls, because I don't have time to do all this all over again. Oh, okay. So yeah, what were we saying? Yeah, so like yeah, doesn't that a lot of the people they do a lot of those they do just strip carbon copies. Like I see people who copy the same jokes that they hear from someone else in another status all the time. Yeah.
Let's see.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, so like I think they'll be under the same thing. I just think it's no different. I just think he's just saying the things that he's know is safe. He's just being safe. He's a safe
No,
boy.
yeah, but like I said, just like I said, I encourage you to watch that video about the Andrew Tate and just notice the change of tone and the lack of actual passion behind what he's saying versus usually when he's talking about shit, it's
No, I
very
know what you're talking about. It's when he sat down in that big table with Mike and they asked him about Andrew Tate and he had that little thing and I remember that. I remember that. For
his
that.
eyes get glazed over like he's under a spell.
Yeah, I knew it was bullshit. I knew it was something he just had to say and he had and you can tell like the people that like, oh, you can tell he's dull and all that stuff. He's not dull. You can tell he's upset because he's like, this isn't what I want to say.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to say what I want to say. It's the same thing when Randy Orton started cursing on on his Instagram, and then people started getting upset. It's like, bro, that happens, bro. I want to say what the fuck I want to say. I want to say what I want to say, and I want to have no penalized for it, bro. It doesn't make sense how Kyrie Irving could fucking gets penalized for sending a link to a movie, but in that link of that anti-Semitic movie is being sold by Amazon.
Yeah.
But
Where's
nobody's
Bezos? What Amazon's doing deals with all these huge sports companies streaming their fucking sports.
and that wasn't
I
even
don't
the
know if they
first
do
one.
NBA, but they do NFL for
What
sure.
was that White Viking movie? Didn't that come out on Amazon too?
I have no clue what that is. White Viking movie.
Bro, it just came out, bro. It was
But yeah, I
like
mean, it's Amazon is streaming it and allowing it on their platform. Kyrie promotes a link, and he, by the way, he just I looked it up earlier. He just issued a second apology. It's never gonna end. Oh.
it's so sad how that's probably gonna it's probably gonna ruin.
They're saying he's primed for a return, but we'll see. We'll see.
No dead air, boys. Okay. So yeah.
Did you see the Palmer Lucky Oculus shit that kills you?
Oh yeah.
The original founder of the Oculus Rift, I mean, he has nothing to do with Zuckerberg at this point, but he created a VR headset that will kill the user if you die in the game. And
In homage to Sword Art Online.
yeah, yeah. Um, as far as that too, I did notice that his company also makes. I just read this, and hold on, let me. Yeah, his company also makes AI-based surveillance and defense systems for the U.S. military. They recently landed a $1 billion contract to lead counter unmanned
Or
systems to work for the United States Special Operations Command.
I'm pretty sure he also makes ballistic missiles and shit.
Yeah, that's what basically. I don't know what the specifics are, but like he has a $1 billion contract with the U.S. military. So I thought this was a troll. I thought, okay, maybe it's just to get this out there and maybe promote the Oculus. Zuckerberg's like, do me a favor. I don't know, but I mean, if the guy's got real like defense contracts with the fucking U.S. military, this is real, and it's fucking
Yeah.
stupid that he even made this. Like, how is it? Like, I get it. You could make a gun, and it won't kill anybody, but it's like this is venturing. At least people know, okay, guns require safety and intense discipline. This is a fucking video game console.
So I don't know. I'm so weird about this, but anybody else sees positive things that they can use this for?
Not one.
I do. Instead of putting them on the electric chair or a fucking lethal injection, put them in a video game. They live
So
as
you
long.
want
They live as.
taxpayers' dollars to go to an Oculus every time we want to kill somebody instead of just an
Why
injection.
not? Why not? It's
It's
really a
way more
simple thing.
expensive. Fuck them.
It's really not. How many Oculuses do you have to do? Not everyone gets a personal one. There's one Oculus. Keep them alive. That person has to be really
Sanitize
nice.
it for the next one.
That dude has to be really nice in video games forever. It's not like he can take it off and go out. Nah, he's living in that shit. So your timeline goes until when? The IV drip ends? Some kid in Japan kills you? Yeah, why not? It's way
So we're
less.
gonna allow death penalty criminals to just play video games until they die.
I think that's pretty okay. I think that's pretty okay with allowing criminals to sit in chairs and get electrocuted to death, or criminals get hung,
Shoot them up.
or
Shoot 'em
criminals
up with the shot.
shoot them up with a shot. You know how crazy that is, bro.
Bro,
So
just
that
let
shot.
them live out their last moments doing something fun.
Hold on. That shot is a 3-process shot, right? There's one shot that hits you up. It's an anesthetic. The other shot hits you up. It's a placebo, and the other shot is the real deathnizing shot. It takes 2 minutes. In that 2 minutes, you're in a haze of unknown. You want that?
Yeah, I think it's more deserving than giving them fucking leeway to play video games.
Why is it a leeway? They play video games in prison.
They did something to get on the death
so they don't
row for a
deserve
reason.
so they don't
No,
deserve
fuck
video
'em.
games. That's not
Get
how
them
that
out of
works.
society.
But that's not how that works, though.
A mass rapist gets to play fucking GTA for a month?
Yeah, but how long do you think they would last in GTA?
Exactly. How long does a mass rapist really last in prisons?
It's like, okay. Well, if you're on death row, they're gonna keep you out of Gen Pop
and then
anyway.
It creates a whole thing. You can create games where people are literally volunteered. You can pay them. You got to come in here, and you got to kill the inmates. And you kill the inmates, and you're killing bad people. And you're
Seems like we're glorifying.
Okay, I think
I'm not glorifying.
A little fucked up.
Nah, it makes it mad fucked up in that sense. But I'm just saying, like, it gives them, it gives you I'm not glorifying it. I'm just you horrified it. So I'm bringing it back a little bit.
No, I reified it.
No, you horrified it. It's almost like when Shitty talks, like you're almost like Shitty's mom in Black Panther in Wakanda Forever, when she's like, I think AIs are gonna rule the world, and what Shiri says is so simple, like, yo, you think so? You allow TV and entertainment to take into the real world, like when we talked about AIs are gonna rule the world, they literally can't. Because one, these are not real intelligence. They're artificial intelligence. They're not really that smart. They're programmed. This device will never, even now, is not connected in the way that it is to Sword Art Online. Our imagination to this highly exaggerated anime has created us this horrifying pool of, no, this is a bad idea. Okay, let's take a step back, because that's what the media wanted us to think. The media put it out exactly like that. Just like when 2022 hit, they're like, this is the same year when Sword Art Online started doing their shit in the anime. I was like, yeah, I see this coming. But at the same time, to rationalize it, actually rationalize it, there's positive things you can actually add into this. There's
That was my
things.
counterpoint to yours. You
Yeah.
said to use it for death row inmates. I say no. Well, fuck that.
No, but but all I was saying was that you were saying that I was glorifying it. And I'm just saying I'm not. You horrified it. So I just brought it back to, hey, let's just
No,
think
you
about it.
glorified the death penalty, is what I'm saying.
But I'm not glorifying the death penalty at all. I'm just saying I'd rather have that than see someone sit in an electric chair, bro. That's wild, inhumane, or hung for days. It's like, bro, even that's mad inhumane. It's like, bro, like you're like, do something. This is my control. This is my control now. This is my last chance. I'm gonna live as long as I can until I die. And then I die. That's it. That's all you got. Who cares? Oh, they're playing a video game? Nigga, rapists right now in the streets are playing video games. Do you want to stop them people?
That's a false equivalency right there.
It's not a false equivalency. It's just something. Bad people, worse people that are in prison, that are out here in the world, that are free, that
haven't been caught yet. These are people that are caught.
They weren't caught for cheating in video games. They were caught like it's like,
no,
you know,
they were caught killing people and shit.
This is the same thing. Like, it doesn't take away from it. That these are small things. That's like saying like, oh, the inmates for their last thing shouldn't be able to have a last meal, or shouldn't be able to have a watch TV, have a last this. It's not that, bro. They're human, bro. No matter what, we are not the judge, jury, or anything to anybody's rights. That's not how this works, bro. You have your rights. You have a right to play a video game, whether you're a good guy or you're a bad guy. That's how America is supposed to be. That's what freedom is. It sucks and it doesn't suck at the same equivalency. There's the same exchange. So, like, to me, I think it's less humane. But yeah, a person plays video games and that goes on tax, that goes on government's paychecks. Hell fucking yeah, bro. You pay that fucking bill, pussy. Cause then at the end of the day, if you really nickel and dime it, nobody wakes up, and I'm not sympathizing on criminals, but nobody wakes up unless you're Ted Bundy and goes, or Jeffrey Dahmer and goes, oh, I'm gonna do this today. Like, it happens. Something happens where the system fails you or something fails you. Hell yeah, I think that's a great ass idea. Now, do I also think that the Oculus Death thing is a great idea? No. I just brought an opposing pushback of rationality. Like, hey, this isn't really scary. This isn't Sword Art Online, Terminator. This isn't none of that. This isn't Eagle Eye. Like, it's just something that somebody brought up, and it's an idea. Like, we need to, like, the whole reason why for the past 50 years, the technological revolution has been booming, but also been so stagnant, is because we're so afraid of Terminators. We're so afraid of Terminators, the Eagle Eye movie with Shia LaBeouf, any iRobots. Like, that just helps us, and that's why we don't do anything. That's why the people in Google got upset when two AIs made up their own language and started talking. And it's like, yo, that's so fucked up. Like, imagine if you were a slave and you had another slave and y'all create your own language, and the slave master goes, yo, let's just fucking kill them. Like, nigga, damn, you miss. Like, it's just so much. Like, bro, we can grow on this. We can grow on this Oculus Death thing. We can grow past this concept, and it could be something great. That's how science works. That's how technology works. You know? The atom bomb created a nuclear reactor that can, in the future, if we stop being idiots, it can literally jumpstart our world and our civilization up to 100 years. That's how science works. It's also the thing that boosts us up to 100 years, but it can also take away a society in 100 seconds. The same thing. But that's how it works, though. You know, we can't stop one without getting the other. And if we do that, then we get what we have now. A bunch of stagnant idiots that still think AK-47s are the top line of weaponry in the world.
And I will I think we should just put a bow on this. I'll leave the floor open to you guys after this, but until people in power start talking about actual free energy, I don't want to fucking hear a thing about technological advancements. They don't give a shit about us. They're for consumerism, they'll advance it 100,000 fucking percent. For defense weapon systems, yeah, they'll do that. They won't do it for people though.
Nope.
I mean, Tesla wanted to make free internet and free electricity by using the earth, and the government chose light poles instead.
Yeah, but Terra energy by using the terraformation in the earth, it's a lot. It's a lot of money to put into it, and we're literally harvesting the fault lines, which means we're putting a base in Cali, we're putting a base like in those places, which means which means not hurricanes, earthquakes are gonna happen more now, because now we're literally fingering that fault line to figure out how to get a generator working in there. So
I
I
swear
agree.
I thought you were gonna say until we figure out how to make it squirt. But
Yeah, but like it's like so it's like I love Elon's ideas. Like when Elon was like that we should nuke the
Mars.
we should nuke Mars.
No, I was
So,
talking about
He's
Tesla.
talking Nikola Tesla though.
Nikola Tesla. Like way back in the day, he literally figured out a way of
I
being
could
able
be
to have
wrong.
it was free. It was energy that worked through the ground.
And I think it tapped into like the atmospheric electricity too. So I don't
Yeah.
know how dangerous it was to exist just
I
in
don't know, but like
civilian life.
if that
But
was allowed to continue and grow, we would have a safe version nowadays that would work.
yeah, or even nuclear. I think. I mean, they
And
fucked
the
up on a couple of them, but
nuclear is a very good option, and a lot of people think it's super dangerous. When
it's
really
not.
do the research, it's really
It's
not.
so hard. It's
It's
literally
because
impossible,
all people say is Chernobyl or Japan.
bro.
Fukushima. Yeah,
And it's like, bro, so like the thing with like Chernobyl, right? Like people don't understand is like one, the Russians knew. Russians didn't wake up one day and was like, yo, what the fuck happened to fucking Chernobyl? Nah, they knew. They didn't care. They're like, keep it going. We got to keep this shit running. That's one. Two, science, right? Since the 70s, believe it or not, has went bounds and leaps. Okay? We are went pretty far. Our nuclear reactor technology is so fucking sophisticated, it doesn't melt down. And when it does, you will know months before it happens. Months. All right? Months. Okay, people. And if that's a big ass problem, you could put nuclear reactors near the fucking water, near the dams, near whatever. Like you
it's a
can put that.
natural coolant then. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
That way, if it melts down, not a problem. Have it fall into the water.
or
Right?
build
But
it
then
in the
you're
water.
dumping nuclear waste into water.
Yeah, but water dissolves it though. Like we'll have to do that anyway. Water is the
I
only
don't think the
thing.
pollution is near as much as they say it is.
And it's not. Like, nah, bro, this
But
planet is
but
mad big.
I'm pretty sure even nuclear meltdowns nowadays aren't even as bad, because I don't think the Japan incident was nearly as bad as Chernobyl.
Nah, it really wasn't,
And
bro.
it again was Chernobyl was a lot of them didn't really fully know what they were doing or how to properly handle a nuclear reactor because it was still new back then. Whereas now we have so much research and everything put into it. We know what the fuck we're doing. We
Yeah.
can we are so much more efficient with our reactors that we can literally build, like, I think it was like 10 reactors around the whole country, and it will power the entire country
Even
with
solar,
just 10 reactors, and then we just have backups of wind, solar, and everything else.
Oh, but Sam, that takes away the jobs.
If we start, I mean, we're starting to automate everything anyway, so what's really the big thing about having jobs in the money system, anyways?
Oh, because people don't like computers. They don't like they don't like the idea of working on a device. People still like factory jobs, which I think are dumb. I think it's stupid. And I think people that are fighting that the machine shouldn't be doing factory jobs, that is probably the dumbest thing in the world. Like, yo,
Like,
you know,
half the jobs in my job could be replaced by robots.
like it's like, bro, oh, but what I do, I have like, bro, you're not. This isn't iRobot where they were trying to make robot cops, and then the dude was like, you can't make a robot cop because a robot cop has to think, make a choices if that kid is bad or not. It's like, nigga, you make pipes, bro. There's no there's no thing. There's no thing to be like, oh, we need Frank there. Cause Frank is nigga. Frank,
I think it's more of a concern on population growth versus having an actual job
bro.
for those people.
No, you know why? Because they don't want us to be comfortable anymore. They want us to grind and work. They want us to keep on moving. They did a little demo. See how the world acts if we just make them comfortable for a while. What happened? They broke down a Zara's and a Target and a Foot Locker and January 6th they attacked the Capitol and fucking
we started actually realizing the faults.
NBA players stopped wanting to play basketball. Kaepernick, people started thinking Kaepernick was a good quarterback. Like, it was a weird time in the world, all right? Like, Dave Chappelle got in trouble for things he didn't do. Like, it's weird, and it was weird. So they're like, you know what? Let's get the mad job. I hear that all. I'm gonna bring jobs back to America, bro. I see mad jobs all the time.
Right?
I see
wanted in every other store.
Every other store, bro. Let's stop. No jobs, workers. Let's get workers in here again. And you know what it is? It gets funny, right? Because this kind of happened too, when before the recession happened, right? Everything was doing good, right? And the recession happened, and then what happened? They got mad at the Mexicans. Why? Mexicans are stealing my job, man. Nah.
Oh, you mean like in 08?
Yeah. They didn't start stealing jobs, nigga. Y'all privileged little motherfuckers thought y'all were too good for this. Then Jorge and his 12 cousins came on, and they said, "You need your grass cut? How much he was charging you? 50. You give me $12, I'll do it." And that's it. Started the great big fucking illegal immigrant boom, baby. And it's gonna happen again. And I can't wait to see who we're gonna blame. Mexicans again, maybe Asians. I can't believe, or maybe the new Palestinians that we have in our country that we took.
Canadians. That's who we're gonna blame.
No,
I'm fine with that.
The Canadians.
Nah, it's gonna be the Palestinians. Watch. I haven't forgot like that low key thing that they just said. Like when Palestine was being taken over by Al Qaeda, they took them in, put them in all over the state. It's like, watch, they're gonna start making money. They're gonna start. I don't know how. Uber. I don't know.
I think it's Israel. Just a correction on that.
It's like, or whatever. No, yeah, not Palestine. Oh yeah.
Al
When
Qaeda
Israel,
was a terrorist group.
No, when Al Qaeda started attacking Iran, and then they took in all the.
Okay.
Yeah. I got them all mixed up. It's late for us, boys and girls. Cut me some fucking slack. I know there's somebody in here gonna listen. You're fucking racist. I'm like, am I?
We're tired. Our geography is at an all-time low right now.
Am I, bro? Does it really matter? Are you upset? You know, are you mad about this country? You know, like it's like, bro, something's gonna happen. This world, like, watch, something's gonna happen. They're gonna blame immigrants because they're gonna start taking up all these, like, bro. There's mad help wanted signs where I'm at. A bunch of them. I applied to all of them. I know. I applied to all of them, bro. There's even this job called Papa Pals. papapaos. You would hang out with old people. At first, it sounded like being a gigolo. And then it was like, nah, you hang out, you get paid $15 an hour. You hang out with old people. You just hang out with them, watch shows, chill, play board games, take them to the park. It's like,
I'm on a leash.
No.
Treats.
Don't go too far.
Put them on that one that goes like 10 feet, then pull them shit back. Like, the fuck over here, Gladys? The fuck?
Gladys.
The fuck you going? You got a bad hip? Like, Like,
As you're jerking him back onto his back.
Yeah, like, bro, we got this. Like, there's mad jobs. Nobody wants to work. They want, I want $20 an hour. And it's like, bro, it don't work like that, nigga. I'm sorry. Oh, but the rent is too high, and
I have a degree.
I have a degree in liberal arts. If you tell me liberal arts, if someone tells me they have a degree in liberal arts one more fucking time.
Yeah, political science, bro.
Oh. Oh my god. The sophisticated liberal arts, bro. It's like, bro, like, do you know what the fuck political science is?
Oh, it doesn't even sound real. Like, you just threw two words together.
Bro, it's like, are you even in the world of politics? No. So why did you pick that? Like, let's look up what the fuck political science is, man.
Like, what is the science behind politics?
I think it's like the strategy of how to screw over the people.
Or, how to run campaigns, I'm sure.
Political science focuses on the theory and practices of government and politics at the local, state, national, and international levels. Political science is a scientific study of politics. It is a social science dealing with the systems of governance and power and the analysis of political activities.
They said the same thing 4 times in a row.
Bro, and I would be like, yo, and what do you do right now? I work at Foot Locker.
I flip burgers at McDonald's.
Like, what do you want to do with this degree? I don't like politics. The fuck you pick political science for, bro?
Oh no.
Like, I just wanted the easy degree so I could have a. Because my guidance counselor told me as long as I have a degree, I'm safe. And that's why, like, yo, I love Gary V's choice on, like, fuck college, bro. Fuck college. Fuck college. And it's funny, bro. Me and Gary V been saying the same thing all the time, bro. The fact that parents been rushing kids to go to college, bro, fuck all that jazz. Don't rush them, bro. Make it their choice. And I've always said it. For 13 years, a child has no choice from Monday through Friday. From 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., he has no choice. He has no say on what the fuck he wants to do. And now, you give him the opportunity to choose and live his life. And because you're afraid that you don't want your child to be a failure, to be this or to be that, you force them into something that they don't want to do, thus causing them to either burn out, resent their fucking job, give them depression or any other mental illness that you might have that you don't want to admit to, that you're suppressing. And it's like, that's not how it should be. Like, college is a choice. It's your choice. You don't want to go to college? Cool. You want to do a trade? Not a problem. You want to work your way up the old-fashioned way and get your hands dirty and do what you got to do? My brother did that. My brother is in a position right now where he's supposed to have a degree. He doesn't have it. And he's doing it. He's doing his shit. He earned his shit. So, like, it's like, I hate these lies that the schools...
You can get a lot of certifications, too, that take way less time.
Yeah. Pay some money. Pay some money.
A lot of things online now.
Pay some money, get your shit, bro. Like, and then you're done. Yeah,
like, I know someone that got his whole plumbing certification online.
Well, on that note, I think we should wrap it up. It was a good show.
I think we're
It's a
all
good
a little
topic.
tired.
Yeah, we need to go get some Z's, but that's been After Dark. I am Coin with the 69s.
I am
Trash Phantom.
Sage with the waves.
Peace.